Maybe it's inside, you know.
Maybe, yeah. I'll just say it's not, so people don't keep asking questions. But I think that
RJ Jones.
this is what I think of you.
But you can also say this about Diddy's empire. Crazy times. We had, first of all, early this year, the raid on his compound. Cops came in, the FBI came in, blickied up as if they were running into the home of El Chapo himself. To think that this guy only has a small, it's a big case, but it's one accusation so far. So I don't know if you got running up, blickied up like this, you would think this guy was pushing yayo like there's no tomorrow. Look at this. Crazy raid. Unexpected raid. But the arrest was, I mean, people, you could have seen it coming though. RJ. I can't share the audio, by the way, because,
Yeah, I think I'm a bit, so this isn't a tinfoiled hat, but imagine a tinfoiled hat here, because
you gotta show the inside though. Maybe it's inside,
Maybe, yeah. I'll just say it's not, so people don't keep asking questions. But I think that
RJ Jones.
this is what I think of you.
Where's your source?
Yeah, shout out to Alex Jones. Man.
Oh man.
No, but I think that as it relates to this case, I'm a bit conspiratorious theorism. I would say that for sure, because I mean, a lot of things are being spoken, and he has been recording, and he's probably recorded a lot of powerful people, and so it's not really that shocking. It's not really that surprising that they're raiding him, and they're really going overboard for a small thing, because I think at the end of the day, it's more than just that one small thing, and because it's like a gray area, no one can talk about it.
Yeah. I think that's the thing, right? Because there is, I do believe, I agree with you. There is much more at play than just the Cassie lawsuits, the Cassie accusations. Because so far, that's the only thing they have put on paper as an accusation. Trafficking Cassie, to lock up someone only for trafficking one person, the way they're doing it is wild. But we all know who he is. That's the big thing right here. There have been stories going around for decades now of him popping people in the face and having Shine take sit in jail for him. Prison, actually. Of accusations of chasing people down in the middle of New York.
Yeah. Take one for the team, Shine.
And here's $50K for all.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, you imagine you sit 10 years in the hole and you come out and a guy gives you $50K for taking the time for you. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's at least $1 million a year.
Yeah.
Shows you what type of people he is, man. I'll say that, and I'll say that. Those are the accusations from Shine himself. So maybe when he gets time, he might respond to that. Why he only gave Shine $50K? Because according to the accuser who had her face popped in, it was Diddy who held the blicky, not Shine.
Guess we'll never know.
Hey, The only reason why I'm saying what the source is because people might try to come back at us. That's the source.
Yeah.
You're just regurgitating what the source says. But yeah, man, it's crazy. I think at the end of the day, yeah, man, at the end of the day, he will be in trial next year from May the 5th. And before that, we'll continue talking about it. We'll have a couple of shows where we're looking back at everything that happened so far. And hey, man, we'll see what the prosecution shows up with at the 5th of May, because yeah, it's a crazy story. It's definitely a downfall, the downfall of his empire.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like we said, also with the Young Philly stuff, this stuff doesn't go away. Even if he gets I don't think he will, but if it's proven that he's innocent, it won't go away. He will always be the guy who slapped Cassie in front of the camera.
Yeah.
RJ.
Yeah, it's not gonna go away. And in this case, I mean, so you have the criminal case, you have like a bunch of civil lawsuits.
Oh, forgot about that. That's 120 coming up.
Yeah. So it's like, even let's say if some kind of miracle happens and he stays out of prison, and he needs to continue fighting the lawsuits, because that's also money, right? A lot of money that he would need to pay. 120 cases, I mean, each case would have to be handled separately. So you need to pay lawyers for all those cases. Even if you, let's say, by the grace of God, end up being victorious in all those cases, his reputation is tarnished, because one thing people know for sure, he's a freak. And if you hit a woman, I mean, no one's gonna let you. I mean, look what they did to Michael Irving, and he didn't even hit her. He didn't do anything to her.
He didn't do anything. And one thing you gotta realize, right? The lawsuits, you probably can settle them for 100K, but once you start settling, and that's why I think Jay-Z is also on full attack. Once you start settling, people come out of the woodwork. They start showing up, asking for the money.
Yeah, I wanted to. So maybe if it was one case, he could do it, but 120.
Yo, RJ, it's you lose either way, because if you fight them all, let's say every lawsuit is $500,000.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. 120, that's 60 million.
And you haven't just defending yourself. I don't think any lawsuit is gonna be $500,000. It's gonna be more than $500,000.
Might be.
You also have, and if you settle maybe 250, 100, still also a lot of money. So yeah, it's a lose-lose situation for him. The only way he can probably get out is, I think according to what I've heard, a lot of his assets are not on his name, so he can basically file for bankruptcy and no one gets anything.
Yeah.
And for the rest of his life, he will be broke, and his kids will be, well, they will be well off, dancing and making TikToks, making rap songs that don't pop off, making vlogs no one cares about. Amen.
Yeah.